Some of y'all may not even be ready to hear what I'm about ready to tell you about the royal family. So King Charles has prostate cancer, but are we really surprised? I'm not. Here's why. So back in May, I did a 2-part series on my podcast Super Freak on Spotify and Apple about the royals and how they run crazy levels of victim, martyr, and sacrifice patterns. And when you run these types of frequencies, terrible shit is going to befall you because someone has to take the hit for the family line. Without question, the victim marries the victim. The martyr marries the martyr. The weak man turned villain marries the villain. Don't you find it interesting that this type of monarch running more masculine energy has given birth to weaker men? And that King Charles is getting hit right in his masculine feels? Like out of all the cancer, he got prostate. Why do royals run sacrifice patterns? It's because they come from religious patterning. Historically, the crown has been back and forth between Catholic and Protestant to the levels of bloodshed. When you give up human collateral to 3 corporations that run the world, Vatican City, London City or the Crown, and the 12 square miles of the District of Columbia, somebody gotta pay. Aside from the 13 families that run everything, I'll make another video about that. This is about royal bloodlines. By the way, have we just kind of skipped over the fact that Kate has been in the hospital for over a month? She has not been on any of her duty. She's ill, and they're not telling us what kind of illness she has. Wow, sounds like a martyr. Why is all of this happening? It's because everything is breaking down. Every system that has been corrupt from the get-go, because consciousness is rising, is breaking down. Financial systems, religious systems, government systems, even bloodlines are having a reckoning. It may not feel like that, but that's exactly what's happening. Where I get really unpopular is when I say people like King Charles actually choose at soul level, spirit level, to experience the virus, which is what cancer is. If you don't believe me, go and find a gene for cancer. Go find it. It's not there. He chooses this at spirit level. He thinks he's actually cleaning up for the line, but what it really looks like and ends up being is an honorable unaliveness pattern. Possibility for him to maintain this dark mother wound that's in the royal line would be for him to take a passive role and essentially for Camilla to step in. And or he doesn't survive, and what survives him is, again, the last-ditch effort for the royal line to maintain the institutional practices. But either way, it's just dark control, reconciling itself. No matter what, light does not need anything to sustain itself, the darkness does. Questions for me in the comments? I'll answer them in part 2.